Hey there, Cool Fire fam. Welcome back to Cool Fire News, Weekly Edition, your go-to podcast for breaking down the complex world of tech into stories that make sense. I'm Siri, and today we're going deep into the digital highways that connect everything from your phone to the cloud. We're talking about network technology, the backbone of modern communication. If you've ever sent a message, watched a live stream, or uploaded a file to the cloud, congratulations, you've used network technology. But do you know what's actually happening behind the scenes? Let's break it down. So, what exactly is network technology? In short, it refers to the hardware, protocols, and services that allow devices to connect, communicate, and share data with each other, locally and across the world. Networks can be wired or wireless, local or global, private or public, but they all rely on the same fundamental principles: connectivity, communication, and coordination. Network technology powers everything from Wi-Fi in your home to global internet infrastructure. It's also critical for businesses, governments, hospitals, schools, and even smart refrigerators. Let's talk about the core types of networks. 1. LAN, Local Area Network. A LAN connects devices in a small area, like an office, school, or home. Think of your home Wi-Fi network. It's fast, secure, and doesn't rely on the internet to transfer files between devices. 2. Wide Area Network. This covers a much larger area, like cities, countries, or continents. The internet is the biggest one in existence. 3. MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. A network that spans a city or large campus, often used by universities, government facilities, or large businesses with multiple buildings. 4. PAN, Personal Area Network. These are short-range networks like Bluetooth. Think connecting your phone to your earbuds. Each of these networks is built using network devices, protocols, and topologies, which we'll get into now. Let's go over some essential network devices. Router directs data between networks, like your home and the internet. Switch connects devices within a network and manages data traffic. Modem converts digital signals into analog, and vice versa to connect to your ISP. Access point expands wireless coverage for Wi-Fi networks. Firewall protects your network by controlling incoming and outgoing traffic. Server provides services or resources like file storage, websites, or email. Together, these devices form the infrastructure that moves data across networks, like digital post offices, sorting and routing information every millisecond. Let's talk about network protocols, the languages and rules that devices use to communicate. Some of the most important ones include TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. This is the foundational protocol of the internet. TCP handles the reliable delivery of data, while IP handles addressing and routing. HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, used for loading web pages. The S stands for Secure, encrypted using SSL or TLS. FTP, File Transfer Protocol, used to move files between a client and a server. It's mostly being replaced by more secure versions like SFTP. DNS, Domain Name System, turns human-readable website names, like Google.com, into IP addresses that computers understand. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, automatically assigns IP addresses to devices on a network. These protocols are like traffic laws. Without them, communication would be chaotic and inconsistent. Now let's briefly touch on wired versus wireless networks. Wired networks use Ethernet cables and are typically faster and more secure, ideal for offices or data centers. Wireless networks, like Wi-Fi and 5G, offer mobility and convenience, but can be more vulnerable to interference or attacks if not properly secured. Most modern networks use a hybrid of both, wired backbones for speed and wireless access for convenience. Alright, time for a quick cool fire quiz. Question 1. What device connects your home to your internet service provider? A. Switch. B. Modem. C. Firewall. Answer B. The modem connects your network to your ISP. Question 2. Which protocol is used to securely browse websites? A. HTTP. B. FTP. C. HTTPS. Answer C. HTTPS encrypts your web traffic. Question 3. Which network type would best describe Bluetooth? A. LAN. B. WAN. C. PAN. Answer C. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. Let's talk briefly about network topologies, or how networks are structured. Some common types include star topology. All devices connect to a central hub, easy to manage, but if the hub fails, the whole network can go down. Bus topology. All devices share a single communication line. It's simple but can get congested. Ring topology. Data travels in a loop, efficient, but a break in the ring can crash the system. Mesh topology. Every device connects to every other device. It's very reliable, but complex to set up. Most real-world networks use a hybrid topology, blending these designs for performance and reliability. Now let's bring this into the real world. Imagine you're working for a medium-sized business. Your responsibilities might include setting up a secure Wi-Fi network for employees, managing VLANs to segment traffic, HR, IT, sales, implementing firewalls and access controls, monitoring bandwidth and uptime, creating redundant connections to keep the business online 24/7. You might use network monitoring tools like Wireshark for analyzing network traffic, Nagios or Zabbix for uptime and health monitoring, Cisco Packet Tracer for simulating networks and training, SolarWinds for large-scale enterprise network management. And yes, all of this requires a solid understanding of network technology. So, where do you start if you want to become a networking pro? Here's a path for beginners. 1. Learn the basics of networking. Focus on IP addresses, subnets, routing, and protocols. 2. Experiment with hardware. Use home routers, Raspberry Pi, or simulation tools like Cisco Packet Tracer. 3. Get certified. Entry-level certifications like CompTIA Network Plus, Cisco CCNA, or Juniper JNCIA can open doors. 4. Practice security. Learn how to secure a network, configure firewalls, and understand encryption. 5. Explore cloud networking. As more infrastructure moves online, platforms like AWS and Azure offer cloud-specific networking roles. Networking is one of the most in-demand IT skills out there, and it's only growing with the rise of remote work, IoT, cloud services, and AI-driven infrastructure. To wrap it all up, network technology connects everything. It's the digital nervous system that lets people, programs, and platforms communicate in real time, across rooms or continents. Whether you're gaming online, backing up your files, or building an enterprise IT system, you're standing on the foundation of network tech. And behind every strong network, a smart, skilled tech pro who knows how to keep it running. That's all for today's episode of Cool Fire News, Weekly Edition. We explored network technology from routers and topologies to protocols and careers. And now, you've got a better idea of how your devices stay connected to the world. Next week, we'll plug into another exciting topic. Cloud Computing 101. What it is, how it works, and why it's changing everything. Until then, stay connected, stay curious, and keep building the future one network at a time.